What's up YouTube? So, Hu Tao is getting a rerun in Genshin 3.4, and her biggest competitor in terms of on-field pyro damage, especially in single target situations, is Yoimiya. Let's see how well both eccentric pyro DPS waifus do against each other. Before we start the damage showcase, I have to obviously show you my character's build. First, let me get you used to my Hu Tao's build. My Hu Tao has the R1 Blacklift pole, the 4-piece Crimson Witch of Flames, 9, 10, and 9 talents, and a 66 crit rate to 230 crit damage ratio. My Yoimiya has similar investment at a 50-176 ratio, and also has the R3 Rust at level 90, and a level 8 normal, and a level 7 E with a level 4 burst. She's using the 4-piece Shimanawa set with a standard DPS build. So both of these characters are using their best 4-star weapons and are also at C0. I know Hu Tao is also a very good user of the Dragon's Bane, but because there's a lot of solo damage showcases in this video, the Dragon's Bane is actually not ideal for this. First, let's see how easily these characters can do about 180k damage against our favorite overworld punching bag, the Cryo Regisvine. Both of these characters are very similar in terms of their raw damage with run rotation, but things do change up when you get to 2 rotations. Yoimiya was only slightly ahead because she didn't need to cast her burst, and Hu Tao is generally very Xingqiu or Yelan reliant in order to do the most of her damage. One other thing, I do think Yoimiya is very crit rate scammable. By that I mean my Yoimiya has 50% crit rate, but she normally doesn't crit like 10 times in a row, which has a very low chance of happening. Specifically, it's a 0.0009 probability of happening, which is abysmal. That being said, let's move on to a multi-phase boss showcase with, of course, their solo damage against our favorite Tartaglia, Childe. Childe's boss fight took me about 20 runs for Hu Tao. Not 20, but it took me like 6 runs for Hu Tao. But for Yoimiya, it took me 2 runs. And it only took me 2 runs because my Yoimiya decided to not crit again. So keep that in mind while you're watching it. Seems like in this specific sustained fight, Yoimiya lost. And I do think this is mostly because I got interrupted way too much by Childe to complete my full attack string. So Hu Tao was able to pull ahead because of her non-reliance on waiting for 5 normal attacks in order for the majority of her damage. Also, ironically enough, despite me putting Zhongli in the A tier and not the S tier in my tier list video that I uploaded like 2 days ago, I would have really liked having the Zhongli in this fight, and I kind of regret not pulling the Zhongli for my Hu Tao. So, pretty ironic. Our next fight, and final fight, is a full team against the Primogio Bishop. I'm using all 4-star characters for both teams, which is obviously kind of unfair for Hu Tao because she is unable to use Zhongli, and Kazuha and Yelan for double Hydro. That being said, I do have Sucrose in the party because I'm using Toma, and usually you're not actually able to swirl for Hu Tao, so it's actually a damage bump compared to a double Geo team. I'm not too sure about a double Hydro team, but it's actually a damage bump compared to a double Geo team. For Yoimiya, I'm using a Bennett variant because you can easily double swirl with Bennett, and you can easily get the Thrilling Tales buff for Yoimiya with a Bennett. I am actually very surprised about the results here because Yoimiya won this, but it actually makes sense once you think about it. Hu Tao is very reliant on a lot of 5-stars, like I said before, like like Yelan, and maybe Albedo, and of course Zhongli, which she did not have in this fight, and I'm sure that if she did have them, she would have won this. That being said, both of these characters have very similar performance at free-to-play levels with all 4-star supports, and this goes to show just how good Hu Tao is because she can keep up with the basically full-fledged Yoimiya team with no 5-star supports, which we all know she relies on. Nobody will probably regret pulling her if they do pull her in the 2.4 reruns. I know I personally have not, though I do have some gripes about her that I will release in my Hu Tao guide video that may be coming out soon. As usual, if you like this video, please do press the like button and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.